In this video, we're going to review this brand new DeWalt 20 volt max XR brushless self-propelled lawnmower. So this is a battery operated lawnmower, and we're going to open it up for you. We're going to put it through its paces on the lawn. We're going to see how well it does. And we're going to test it and let you know how it looks. And it all starts right now. Now, if you've been around our channel a while, you know that we give very thorough, detailed tool review videos. And so if it's too long for your attention span, down in the video description below, we have the table of contents with the timestamps. Just click on the individual timestamps and you can jump ahead to different chapters. Okay, now one thing that's kind of strange that DeWalt did on this lawnmower, which has me like scratching my head. Why in the world did they use 20 volt battery? Here for years they've been pushing this flex volt platform, and this is a flex volt battery right here. This is a 60 volt flex volt battery. So I already used their 60 volt flex volt circular saw, and I already also used their 60 volt flex volt only battery table saw. So why didn't they just make that here on the lawnmower instead of supplying all these batteries and chargers for you? But what we have here, what comes in this box is going to be the lawnmower itself, two 20 volt batteries and two separate chargers. Okay, now in terms of pricing, this model, which is self-propelled, sells for $499. That's what Home Depot currently has it listed at. Very, very careful, folks, when you're in the store shopping for this and buying this, or if you buy it online. Make sure you're buying the self-propelled model. Unless you're specifically looking for push and you're a glutton for punishment and you want to torture yourself by pushing a lawnmower, especially on rough grass like we have here in Florida. If you look at the box here and you look at the description, it says very clearly right there, brushless direct drive cordless self-propelled mower, and then you see the logo on here that says self-propelled. However, look what it says up on the top of the box, push mower. This is clearly not a push mower, or I guess it depends on how you want to establish your definitions. Yes, in a sense you're pushing it because you're standing behind it, but right up here it says self-propelled over here. But if you look right over here, it looks like it's negating what it just said. So if it has the 244, then it's the self-propelled. DeWalt claims you can get up to 60 minutes of run time. This has 3-in-1 mulching, bag, or discharge. This also has a 20 volt max brushless XR motor. And the kit includes two 20 volt 10 amp hour batteries and two chargers. This DeWalt cordless self-propelled lawnmower has vertical storage. Takes up to 70% less space in vertical storage. DeWalt says that their brushless direct drive motor delivers up to 2,850 RPMs. It has a push start for easy operation, chain to pull, and it also has a dual grip adjustable speed self-propelled control on this DeWalt lawnmower. Also has a fold over handle, which enables you to get it ready for vertical storage. It has a low battery light indicator, and it has a hardened steel deck. There's 6 height setting adjustments from 1¼ inch to 4 inches. This DeWalt cordless lawnmower comes with a 3-year warranty and 1 year of free service and a 90-day money-back guarantee. This lawnmower was assembled in the USA with global components. The charger was made in China or Thailand, so apparently they have multiple sources. The batteries were made in China, Japan, South Korea, or Malaysia. Again, multiple sources. They could come from anywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox her. Okay, so here we are inside. So this here is your side chute. Looks like the two chargers are in here as well. Our batteries are in here. And the whole lawnmower is here. Hey, and the cool thing about this is now you can turn your lawnmower over sideways and not have to worry about oil dumping out of it, huh? Okay, and then here's the bag. I'll probably never use this. I've never used a bag on any of my mowers. I always mulch and just let it go right back into the grass. So we've let this grass grow up nice and tall because we're going to test this puppy out. So now, just like on the other side, you put the carriage bolt through and make sure the square part goes through that square hole on that side. And then this handlebar side goes through here. There you go. Then you put the knob on. look, here's the 10 amp hour battery right next to a 60 volt amp hour DeWalt Flex Volt battery. All right, so I guess my question to DeWalt is, why did we need two of these? Why not just use Flex Volts, Maybe, do we really need to stack up 10 amps and 10 amps? Do these run one after the other, or do they both run at the same time? Why in the world now do we need the extra clumsiness of having two more chargers lying around? Why couldn't they have made a dual gang charger? Why didn't DeWalt design this whole system so that you could just charge your batteries right here inside the lawnmower? Only after charging overnight, we're solid light now. So these took quite a bit of time to charge. I put these on the charger at 7 p.m. last night. When I checked at 2 a.m. it was still blinking. Pretty much an overnight charge on these. I don't know why these take so long. Now we test each battery, make sure they're both full. They tell you to make sure that you get two fully charged batteries. Okay, so here is what our DeWalt Cordless Lawnmower looks like when it's all folded up and in the vertical position. So your storage height here is going to be approximately 49 inches. Now here's a look at the underside with our single blade. And I kind of wish they would have given us a double blade. You get much better mulching when you have a double blade. My current gasoline Honda HRZ lawnmower, as you can see here, comes with a double blade, or they call it the twin blade. So it just mulches grass up into smaller little chunks. Here's your cutting edge here, nice and sharp. These blades are removable, and they even suggest that you sharpen the blades too. And I can tell you folks, I've never sharpened any blades in any of my lawnmowers ever. And they still cut pretty good right up until the day I bought the next unit. This right here is your side door, so if you were gonna shoot out the side, you would put the attachment on there. This is the rear. Okay, now when you're done using your DeWalt cordless lawnmower here to mow the lawn, and it's time to store it, well, what do? Do you want to just leave it like this? You can do that. Or you can fold it up and stand it vertically. So all you have to do is very easy. You just turn quarter of a turn here on this knob. And then the same with the other side. You turn this one a quarter of a turn as well. You just fold it over like that. And then once it's folded over, you turn it quarter of a turn, and watch, you'll see the pin lock in place there. See? Pops right through there. To unfold the lawnmower and get it ready for use again, you just lay it down flat like that. Then you come over here to the pivot points, and you're going to turn your handle lock knobs a quarter of a turn like this. See, here it is locked, and all you do is turn it a quarter of a turn to disengage it. Much better than all the other mowers and edgers I've ever had, where you have to keep unscrewing them multiple times through. Then you just do the same thing on the other side. Very easy. Now you just pull the handle up, and it should lock into place there. See, so the beauty of this part of the design that I really love is once it's here, it just snaps into place. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is just turn it like that, and it snaps into place, and you don't have to keep tightening and tightening like we do on the other machines. So this DeWalt cordless mulching mower will operate in 3 basic cutting modes. You can have it in full mulching mode, which means the back door is down, there's no bag attached. The side door is down, there's no side chute attached. So now you have the fully enclosed deck here. Now, if you ever have to pick up your DeWalt lawnmower, they didn't really make it all that easy for you. There's no like handles or anything, even though one of their online manuals for this on the Home Depot website for this mower shows that there is a handle there, but there really isn't one. So pretty much the only place you can grab is kind of underneath the back of the housing here. You can comfortably put your hand there. So that's a pretty good area to grab with your fingers. You don't want to try to do it here. That's the door for the battery compartment. So you have here, and then kind of under the front a little bit, see? So I can lift it up like that. So by grabbing around under the front here, there's a space, part of an axle or something here. Problem is, this black plastic guard on the front, it's sharp edge, and it digs into your finger. It's going to be a pain to have to lift this onto a truck bed or something. It's only for a few seconds. Okay, now very quickly, here's how you would use it in bag mode. You just grab it by the handle here, you slip it up the top, and then there's these little lug posts on either side of it that kind of glide down the little channel, and then it's just resting in place, and then the door comes right back down, and there's a gasket on it. There's a gasket right there in the bag, and it just closes on it, and there you are. Bag mode. Okay, here's a view from another angle. Now watch as I put the bag in. Yeah, you notice how this lug post right here is going to just glide down that channel and find a resting place right here at the bottom. And then here's your gasket that's on the bag. Okay, now if you want to use side discharge mode on your DeWalt Cordless Lawnmower, all you have to do is lift up that side trap door there. The side discharge chute just fits right in there, and it clips up onto that little axle that you see there, and then you just release it, see? It's kind of flimsy-ish. I'm not a big fan of discharge modes. Okay, now a lot of people don't know you have this little feature here on your DeWalt mowers. Under the bottom side of your self-drive mechanism here, where the handles are, you come underneath and you look, and you're gonna see this knob right here, and that's how you can adjust the speed of which this lawnmower propels itself. Hey, one other thing too, folks, is kind of strange, but DeWalt says in the owner's manual that you must use 2 of the exact same battery. If you use mixed mode batteries, like one's a 10 amp hour and one's a 5 amp hour, it will run the smallest one first and then stop, and then the second one won't be used. I have no idea why. Just make sure you're using matched batteries. So here's what I'm scratching my head about, folks, is that DeWalt gives you this big old honking battery, but they give you DeWalt's oldest, tiniest, no thrills, no frills charger, the DCB107. Why would they give you that and not something like this, the DCB118, which is a fast charger? Come on, 10 amp hour batteries, and both of these take overnight to charge. That's ridiculous. I have a few of these anyway, and I have several other DeWalt chargers. It's not as big of an issue to me as it might be to somebody else who is buying their first DeWalt tool as the lawnmower and doesn't have a fast charger. Okay, now to turn on your lawnmower, you make sure you got 2 solidly charged 10 amp hour batteries. Take your safety key and insert it here. That keeps unauthorized people from starting your mower. And then you push down the power button right here. It's this big black button here. You push this down and pull back on the bail handle. And you'll hear it start right up. And it's actually quite quiet too. Now you can let go of the power button. And when you're mowing it, you just hold on to this and then this makes it go. You're just going to let go of the bail handle when you want it to turn off. Here's another close-up. Put in the key, push down the on-off button, and turn on the switch with the bail handle. See? Just like that. Okay, let's give this brushless cordless lawnmower a shot and see how well it does on this really deep grass. We allowed this grass to grow like 3 weeks beyond its cutting point. The self-propulsion feels just a little bit weaker than it does on my truly high-end Honda gas-powered lawnmower, but at least it's a much lighter mower. Okay, so now we're going to try another swath here. I just want to examine it. Okay, so this was the area that was done here. I want to go and take it in the backyard and want to do the entire backyard with it. And we'll see whether it chokes on any of the tall grass back there. And then I want to see how even it cut it when it was done. See how well this does mulching these leaves over. So as I look through them, and you can see that it mulches some of them up. It doesn't do a massive mulch like I was hoping it would do. See? So it looks like most of the leaves in this area are pretty much unaffected. Let me see if it does any better on a pile of them. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's doing much. Okay, so it's run for exactly 30 minutes. So let's check out the batteries. And you can see some of the dust and dirt gone in there. It would have been nicer if they had made some sort of a gasket that went around here to keep the grass clippings from getting in there. So let's pull out the batteries and see how they look. So this one's still got 2 battery bars left, so does the other one. So that's pretty good. For 30 minutes, we only used up 1/3 of the battery. Well, so far it's surpassing that. And you know, we ran this thing through 9 inches of grass. So then I took my action over to my friend Ernie's house. He has a 1/4 of an acre duplex. So I wanted to see if the batteries would last for the entire yard. And again, we found that if you have any kind of slight incline on the side yard, that the Self Propel is a little bit weak. So you want to make sure you have it on the highest setting. But remember, the mower is lighter, so it's very easy to control it. Okay, before I blow it off, I want to see if there was any grass cut in there and how much. No, not really very much at all. As you can see right down here to the grass and everything, so good. It really mulches everything up nice and like a powder, see that? See, just a little bit of it got up here, but look, for the most part, yeah, there's a few blades, but a lot of it mulched up pretty nice. Best of all, no more oil changes, no more fuel fumes or anything, no more breathing in exhaust from the lawnmower. You just put in your nice clean battery and it's quiet and lighter. And this is the way you do it, folks.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Hey, and you know what, folks? If you're finding this video useful so far, hey, do us a favor, would you please give us a thumbs up down below. That tells us that you like us. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, man, you see all of this great world-class content that we upload for you, all of these great videos on remodeling your homes. We cover all sorts of in-depth categories like covering your kitchens and installing cabinets and all sorts of other videos on remodeling your bathrooms. As you can see here, we help you deliver the best bathroom you could possibly get, installing tile throughout your house, how to install wood flooring, laminate flooring. We also cover engineering disasters you might find through your house. And we also do these great tool review videos for you that you're accustomed to seeing. And you know, we do all sorts of thorough testing and drop testing of the tools so that you can tell whether you're getting a quality product or not. And we also give you all of those great walkthroughs of the hardware stores, finding you the best tools at the best prices. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do that right now while it's fresh on your mind. Click that subscribe button below and click the gray bell icon next to it. That tells YouTube to alert you whenever we upload a video or go live. That way you don't miss out. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today, folks, and we'll see you on the next one.